Why this story matters. Some stories stay with us forever. Some stories change the way we see the world. Some stories remind us that, even in the darkest moments, courage shines brighter than fear. September 11th, 2001, known as 9/11, is one of the most painful days in American history. Thousands of lives were lost. Millions were affected. Every person in the United States remembers where they were that morning. But in the middle of the smoke, fear, and destruction, ordinary people became heroes. Firefighters, police officers, office workers, and total strangers risked their lives to help others. This is the true and powerful story of one brave woman who survived the attack on the World Trade Center and helped save others even while fighting to stay alive herself. Morning in New York. It was a beautiful Tuesday morning. The sky was clear. The sun was bright. People were walking fast, drinking coffee, talking on phones, and rushing to work like every normal day. Our main character, let's call her Sarah Lopez, was one of them. Sarah was 32 years old. She worked on the 68th floor of the North Tower of the World Trade Center. She had worked there for 5 years. She liked her job. She liked her coworkers. She liked the energy of New York City. On that day, she reached her office at 8:40 a.m. She said good morning to the receptionist. She smiled at her friend Rebecca. She placed her coffee on her desk. Morning in New York. It was a beautiful Tuesday morning. The sky was clear. The sun was bright. People were walking fast, drinking coffee, talking on phones, and rushing to work like every normal day. Our main character, let's call her Sarah Lopez, was one of them. Sarah was 32 years old. She worked on the 68th floor of the North Tower of the World Trade Center. She had worked there for 5 years. She liked her job. She liked her coworkers. She liked the energy of New York City. On that day, she reached her office at 8:40 a.m. She said good morning to the receptionist. She smiled at her friend Rebecca. She placed her coffee on her desk. She had no idea that in the next minutes, her life would change forever. The moment everything changed. At 8:46 a.m., the entire building shook violently. The lights flickered. Papers flew in the air. Computers fell off desks. People screamed. A giant explosion shook the North Tower. American Airlines Flight 11 had crashed into the building. Sarah froze for a second. She did not know what had happened. No one did. She could smell smoke. She could hear metal breaking. She could feel the floor move beneath her feet. Her coworker Rebecca shouted, "We have to leave. Now." Sarah grabbed her phone, her bag, and ran toward the hallway. Chaos in the hallway. The hallway was filled with smoke. People were coughing. Some were crying. Some were too shocked to move. Sarah saw an older man holding onto a wall. His name was Mr. Harrison, a quiet man from the accounting department. He said, "I can't breathe. I can't walk fast." Many people ran past him. They were scared for their own lives. But Sarah stopped. She placed his arm around her shoulder. "Lean on me," she said. "We'll go together." This moment changed everything. Sarah did not just choose survival. She chose heroism, going down 68 floors. The stairs were crowded. Everyone was moving slowly. Some people were praying. Some were calling loved ones. Some were trembling. The smoke got thicker as they walked down. Every floor felt like a lifetime. Sarah kept talking to Mr. Harrison. "You can do this. We're going to make it. Just one step at a time." Her voice was calm, though her heart was pounding. On the 50th floor, they saw a woman sitting on the stairs. She was crying. Her leg was bleeding. People stepped around her. They were terrified and wanted to escape quickly. But Sarah stopped again. "Rebecca, help me," she said. Together, they lifted the injured woman. Sarah now had 2 people depending on her. The heroes they met. On the 44th floor, a group of firefighters passed them moving upward. Their faces were covered in sweat. Their uniforms were covered in dust. But their eyes were full of determination. One firefighter touched Sarah's shoulder. "Keep going down. Don't stop. And thank you for helping them." Sarah nodded. Later, she would realize that many of those firefighters never made it out. Their bravery pushed her forward. a choice that saved them. On the 30th floor, an announcement was made through a broken speaker. Please return to your offices. The building is secure. Some people believed it. They turned around and started going back up. But Sarah felt something was wrong. No, she said. We keep going down. Her decision saved their lives. Minutes later, the South Tower was also hit. The situation was far from safe. Sarah continued helping Mr. Harrison and the injured woman as they slowly went down step by step, reaching the ground floor. When they finally reached the ground level, it was a nightmare. Broken glass, fallen ceiling tiles, smoke everywhere. But outside was worse. Ash was falling like snow. People were running in every direction. Sirens were screaming. The air smelled like fire, metal, and fear. A police officer saw Sarah helping two injured people. He guided them to a safe path and said, "Move as far away as you can. The tower might collapse." Sarah, Rebecca, Mr. Harrison, and the injured woman ran across the street toward a safer area. They had just reached a corner when the unimaginable happened. The collapse. At 10:28 a.m., the North Tower began to fall. The sound was like thunder. The ground shook. A massive cloud of dust and debris filled the air. Sarah screamed, "Run!" But there was nowhere to run. The dust cloud swallowed everything. Sarah covered the injured woman with her body to protect her. She could not see. She could not breathe. Everything went dark. After a few minutes, though it felt like hours, the air settled slightly. After the collapse, they walked through the dust-covered streets. Everything was gray. Cars, trees, people, buildings. Sarah's hair was white with dust. Her clothes were torn. Her hands were shaking. But she kept going. She took Mr. Harrison to an ambulance. She helped the injured woman onto a stretcher. She made sure Rebecca was safe. Only then did she sit down on the sidewalk and finally cry. But even while crying, she helped others. She passed water bottles. She comforted strangers. She stayed with people until help arrived. The days after. In the days following 9/11, Sarah learned that Mr. Harrison survived because of her. The injured woman survived because she stopped. Many firefighters who passed them did not survive. Her decision not to return to the office saved many people. Her own courage helped save 3 other lives. News reporters called her a hero. Her coworkers thanked her. Her family cried with gratitude. But Sarah always said, "I did what any human should do. I had 2 choices: run alone or help others. I chose to help." Why her story matters. Sarah's story is not just about survival. It is about humanity. It teaches us that heavy checkmark, even in the darkest moment, bravery is possible. Heavy checkmark, one person's courage can save many lives. Heavy checkmark, small decisions can change everything. Heavy checkmark, heroes are often ordinary people. Heavy checkmark, fear cannot stop kindness. This story connects deeply with USA audiences because 9/11 is part of American history. Americans value stories of ordinary heroes. It shows strength, unity, and compassion. It honors the memory of those who were lost. It celebrates the bravery of those who survived. Simple moral lessons. Here are easy, clear lessons from this brave woman's story. 1. Courage is doing the right thing even when you are afraid. 2. Helping one person can save many more. 3. Heroes do not wear capes, they make choices. 4. In crisis, humanity matters more than anything. 5. Bravery is not loud. Sometimes it is quiet and gentle. Story summary, simple English. If you want to retell this story for video narration, here is a simple 1-minute summary. A woman working on the 68th floor of the North Tower survived the 9/11 attack. Instead of running alone, she helped an older coworker and an injured woman escape. She refused to go back upstairs, even after the announcement said the building was safe. Her decision saved their lives. She walked down 68 floors during the smoke and chaos. She protected people during the collapse and helped others after reaching safety. Her story shows the real bravery of ordinary Americans on one of the darkest days in history.